The economic situation in South Africa has concerned many South Africans, more especially Monash South Africa students who depend on economic stability to maintain a good standard of living. According to Statistics South Africa, the GDP of South Africa has decreased since the year 2014 to date, which brings many concerns to people looking to maintain their normal standard of living. We spoke to Gugulethu Mkandla.
Now that South Africa's been declared as a junk status, it's affected my standard of living a lot, mainly negatively because mostly in terms of education. So now that means my school fees is going to go up. My parents' salary doesn't. It stays as is or even gets lower. And yet we still have to spread what they make amongst two other kids and my school fees, and still try and maintain like the same luxuries. So now that we're junk status, getting textbooks, getting school supplies, if I stayed on res, that would be more expensive. The chances of me staying on res now are even less, because then I can barely afford the current school fees. What more now with junk status and the inflation? So it's kind of lowered my standard of living. I have to resort to basics. I can't really splurge as much because what I used to have that went that far doesn't go as far anymore.
Gugulethu says that now that South Africa has been declared a junk status, it will impact her negatively, as her parents would have to pay more money for her and her siblings' school fees with the same amount of salary. We spoke to Lesego Chelani, an accountant graduate, on how he feels about the situation.
So basically how it will affect South Africa as a whole is like your interest rates are going to go up, so the cost of living is going to become more expensive. So we're going to actually have to spend more on groceries. So instead of a normal trolley being worth 2,000 rands, which is your standard goods, it's actually going to increase to probably like 2,500 to 3,000 rands. And it goes for your loans too. To improve the economy, I'd say we have to adapt to the changes that we have. So try come up with new innovative plans. So instead of us waiting for other countries to come up with plans, let us come plans with our own. So let's become the innovative country that we know we are and use that to our advantage.
Siho says that the cost of living will be more expensive and people will pay more for groceries and loans. He also says that South Africa has to come up with better strategies to improve the economy. South Africans should invest more in order to increase the GDP of the country, as that will help them grow the economy to maintain a good standard of living. Sibongile Masilela, Monash, South Africa.